It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Charlamagne, the guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa is here. And if you're just joining us, we're talking about Love is Blind. What happened with Love is Blind? Let's break it down.
So Love is Blind, there is a couple. So there's Jackie and there's Josh. And they recently broke up because Jackie decided that she wanted to go and have a conversation with Josh's ex-fiance, who he was going to marry on the show, but didn't air it. It didn't happen, of course, because he ended up with Jackie. And he asked her not to. She decided to go and do it anyway. And he said, nope, I'm good.
So the question is 800-585-1051. How would you feel if your girl talked to your ex? That's the question that we're asking. We have somebody on line 6 that actually watches the show. Courtney, you watch the show, Courtney?
I do.
And what's your thoughts, Courtney?
I believe that Jackie should have left Joshua alone from the beginning because he was a hot mess during the pod, part of their show. Mm-hmm. He was very childish, and I believe the ex that she's referring to is his ex, who was actually her friend at one point. On the reunion, if it's the same girl that they're talking about, I think she was trying to tell her, like, girl, I don't even know why you bothered. He's childish, and I agree.
It's
Monica. I don't think that she should have accepted the proposal. Monica? Okay. Yeah, I don't think she should have accepted the proposal from the original person she did, but she shouldn't have tried to get into a relationship with old boy.
Okay. Hello, who's this?
Hey, how you doing? This is Pedro.
Hey, what's up, Pedro? Talk to us. Why you say Pedro like that?
Hey, what up? What's
up,
I'm in New York now.
How you know your essay? Pedro sound like a black name.
Horrible.
Pedro, you black?
Nah, I'm Puerto Rican and Trinidadian.
Duh.
Well, Trinidadian. All right, Pedro, come on. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts right now, let's see. I've been married for 14 years, and the thing that I could say, I would never let my wife, speak to her ex, I have custody of my first son now. He's 19, and I don't even speak to his mother, because I feel that is disrespectful, Well,
I guess y'all talking about. He's over 18, so I guess y'all don't really got to communicate like y'all probably did.
Right.
No, well, we didn't communicate when he was young either. I just felt disrespectful. If I'm talking to her about certain things that I'm not talking to my wife about, that's wrong. I just feel that is wrong. Especially if you're having a dinner, private dinner and all that, talking about things. But if you don't respect what I'm saying about, not talking to him, that means that you don't respect our marriage or our relationship.
So you raising your son now with your new wife, right? What if his mom reached out and said, hey, I want to sit down and have a conversation with her because I just want to, just figure out where she's coming from and how she's raising my son or just anything. Would you allow them to sit down?
Oh, yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be a type of communication between both of us, not just me. My wife is part of me, so that's my circle. Yeah. So if you want part of me, you got to have the whole circle, too.
All I hear is grown people having conversations, grown people setting boundaries. You either respect people's boundaries or you don't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
in that situation, I don't have a problem with the baby. I don't have a problem talking about the baby, but our relationship, because like you said, if you talk to my ex might be lying. My ex might still want me back. My ex might be putting things in your mind that's going to hurt our relationship and not actually help. So I would have a problem with that.
See, I felt like that in the beginning. Mm-hmm. And I don't watch Love is Blind, but I know that this is a big couple from the show because when Jackie did the TikTok video, I saw the reports everywhere. Mm-hmm. What is giving to me is like Monica reached out on some like, girl, forget what we went through. I just really want you. I don't want to see you go through that. And there might be some stuff that he might need to get together, and he don't want that. He wants her to be able to just, it's all butterflies and lies in the beginning. He wants to keep it there.
Oh, so they was cool, the two girls?
So I don't watch the show. That's what the caller said. I don't know, but it just seems like I do know from what I read that they're like, whatever happened and the reason why they didn't get married, it was a little bit messy, right? Mm-hmm. So if that is the case, and then they sit down, maybe it's not bitterness. What if she's just like, yo, I'm trying to pull homegirl up. Like, I want to, whatever. I still don't know if I would go down and go and have that sit down. Because if I made my decision, especially if we're all on the same show or I've seen it, I know what I'm walking into.
Right. All right. Well, what's the moral of this story, if there's a moral?
Put people on the block list.
Jesus
then they
Christ,
can't call you. You can't have a conversation with somebody they block.
By the way, that's a boundary.
Right.
So what if that person gets another phone and calls you after they know you blocked them?
If you
they violating your boundaries.
That is a crazy ex. If she writes you on Cash App to sit down and talk to you about your man after she done blocked you, I probably would have that conversation because something going on if she had to go all the way to Cash App.
Yeah, she got to tell me something.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Something I need to know.
I want to hear that. That's a crazy ass.
There's a body in the basement somewhere.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.